Hi everybody and welcome again to Tutorials Point. Well, this video brings to you a very exciting and interesting topic, and that is weird English words you won't believe exist. Yes, that's right. Well, English is a language which is very interesting, especially owing to the fact that it has a huge vocabulary, a variety of words to describe different situations, and not just different situations. You have different words to describe even the same situation, and each word or each expression varies from the other to a slight degree. So which is why there are certain words in English which are so weird and so different to hear that you might not even believe that yes, they do exist. So let's go ahead and see what are the words which are so weird that you would almost not believe that they do exist. Well, here is the first word, which is kerfuffle. Well, what is kerfuffle? Kerfuffle is nothing but a commotion or a mess, which is created especially due to conflicting people or some argument which is going on around, or some conflict or some altercation, right? So what is this entire kerfuffle all about in the office, right? So what it actually means is, what is this entire mess all about, right? So kerfuffle is nothing but mess. Now you see a simple situation but a completely different word to describe it. So what better way to enhance your vocabulary than to learn these different words? Isn't it as interesting and exciting? Well, here is a second word which again is very different to listen to it, and you won't hear it as often, and that is ragamuffin. Yes, that's true. Well, muffins, of course, we all know what muffins are, but this is a ragamuffin. So ragamuffin is a term which is especially used to describe kids who are kind of in ragged or in very dirty clothes and are completely, their look is completely messed up. So usually kids playing in water or in some situation where they end up soiling their clothes completely, and they actually look completely messed up. So that is what is meant by ragamuffin. So you could also use it in a sentence like she sent her kids to school smartly dressed up, but they came back as a ragamuffin. So now you know what ragamuffin means, right? So here is the next word, which is whippersnapper. So whippersnapper is a term that is used to describe a person or maybe a young person who is way too arrogant, way too overconfident, is way too has that conceited view that he or she knows a lot, and owing to which ends up showing very little respect for people all around. So I'm sure listening to this description, some or the other person might have just hit your mind. So now you know what to call him or her. So it is now, you can call them a whippersnapper. So I'm not gonna have a whippersnapper tell me what to do at my workplace, right? So whippersnapper. So again, a very different and a unique word, which I'm sure you can put to use now that you're aware of it, right? So do you really think the list ends here? Well, not at all. So here is the next word, which is discombobulate. So discombobulate means to completely throw someone out of balance, or to completely confuse someone, so maybe the way that you are behaving with them, or the situation that you put them into, they have completely lost their wits, right? So the way the interviewer questioned me, I was completely discombobulated. So it only means that you have completely lost your wits, you are not able to deal with that situation, you're completely confused, right? So next time the situation happens to you, you definitely can tell the person right in front of you, you have completely discombobulated me. Well, I'm sure this is gonna discombobulate him or her too. Okay, well, here is the next term, which is something that we all love to do in our leisure time, and that is lollygagging. Well, lollygag means to just spend leisure time just wasting time all around, lying down in a lazy way, and not interested, you're not in that work mood at all, right? So can you just stop lollygagging around and do some real-time work? So your boss might just next time come to you with this comment, and now you know what he or she means to say, right? So friends, that brings us to the very last word of this video. Well, let me tell you, the list of weird words in English is completely unending, but these are a few words which I chose for you, and this word is the last of all, which is why be you gone. So why be you gone means to be very, very sad, right? So when you're completely drenched in sadness, or you just are hopeless and you don't know how to deal with a particular situation, that is that kind of feeling is called as vibe you're gone. So why do you look so vibe you're gone? I am sure we can fix this. So next time you can again describe such a situation, because I'm sure we all go through ups and downs. We all go through situations where we are completely in a fix as to what to do. So next time this happens, you can use a different word. Maybe that is going to just break the momentum, and you might just get back your creative ideas, and you can just continue your train of thoughts, and that deadlock might just break. Well, what a good idea. Well friends, this was all about certain weird English words which you might not believe exist. We will see you again in the next video. Till that time, keep learning with Tutorials Point and Tutorix. Have a good day.